3406.
Right, so welcome back. This short video will be how to restore your UV-K1 to the factory firmware from any third-party firmware out there that you might have passed, like Armel's, the F4HWN. In case you feel that this firmware is not ready yet and you have to go back to the factory firmware, which is just fine, this is the procedure on how to do it. You will need two things. Okay, you might need three things. First of all, the calibration file that you took as a backup when you flashed the firmware of Armel. I hope you did. I told it many times in my previous video, and if you didn't, you're on your own. So you're going to need this calibration file. You're going to need the binary file of the factory firmware, which is on the site of Quansheng, and you're going to need the CPS of Quansheng, the official CPS of Quansheng. You should not flash the factory firmware from UV Tools site of Armel. This does not work like that. This flash firmware is only for his firmware. It's not for going back to the factory firmware. I am saying it again and again. Be careful, otherwise you might get a bricked radio. So you will need the original CPS to flash the original firmware. So let's see how this works. It's a two-step procedure. The first step is that you go to this site, but you do not flash the firmware from here. From this website, you will only restore the calibration data, the file that we told that you took a backup before proceeding with the new firmware. So since we're here, we have the radio on normally in the third-party firmware, and we choose the calibration file that we took as a backup before proceeding and press restore calibration data. Of course, you will have to select again the COM port, and the calibration data was restored. Now, let's go to the second part, flashing the actual firmware. To do this, we have to power off the radio and put it in flash mode. Pressing PTT and turning on, screen is blank, LED on the top is on. And here we're using the CPS from Quansheng, and go to the menu Device Update Program. As I told you before, this is the file of the original firmware. It's in the site of Quansheng. Download it, keep it somewhere safe, and now we're ready to pass it back to our radio. Just hit update. And we're done. We're back to the factory firmware, and just as a precaution, what I like to do is do a restore of the calibration data once more. Maybe this is an extra step, but I feel safer like this, and this is what I'm going to do now. Go back to the site of Armel and restore calibration tab. Choose again the original calibration data which I had from my factory firmware and press again restore calibration. It's no big deal, it just takes a few seconds and it will probably save you of some errors as you go. Now, to do a full restore, I would suggest to go to menu, reset, select all and press menu again to confirm. Are you sure? Yes. And now we're back to the original factory firmware with our radio clean and ready. Those were the steps to restore the factory firmware correctly to the K1. Check the video again if you need to record them somewhere so that you know what you're doing. Press like if this video helped you. Subscribe to the channel and see you next time.